One of Delmarva's great cultural extravaganzas returns this weekend. The National Outdoor Show is back for its 76th year. That event on the back roads of South Dorchester County culminates on Saturday night in competitions to decide the World Championship of Muskrat Skinning.
Now, we know one person who is heading out there this weekend. But before that, he's got a little taste of outdoor shows of days gone by. It is none other than our very own, I don't know if I claim him or not, but we just did, yeah. Secrets of the Eastern Shore author Jim Duffy here to talk about Doris Todd and her, wait for it, Muskrat Bikini?
You got it. Muskrat Bikini.
Okay, before we get started here, how did you come up with this picture of a muskrat bikini?
This story is like a poster child for why I find what I do so much fun.
Okay.
All right? So, scrolling through Facebook, the Preston Historical Society puts a photograph of a 4-paragraph newspaper story. It's about an 8-year-old girl named Doris Todd. She fell out of the second-floor window in the middle of the night while sleepwalking at her home in Preston. They find her, and the story concludes that the doctors have looked at her and everything's going to be fine. Now, if you're like me, seeing something like this gives you a burning desire. Whatever became of the sleepwalking girl, right?
Okay.
So I wander onto the interwebs and I'm wandering around. I find out that she graduated from Preston High School. And then I find out that she went to school for modeling in Miami and New York. I find a picture of her. She's the national spokesperson for a National Fitness Week kind of thing. So she had some success. And then I hit pay dirt. A picture of her wearing a muskrat bikini in order to promote the outdoor show in South Dorchester County in the late 1940s.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
A muskrat bikini.
Well, I guess that would get your attention for sure.
So did that propel her career? I mean, what eventually happened to her?
So her career is actually super interesting. She was a Powers girl. Now, this guy, John Powers in New York, he invented the notion of a modeling agency. So it was the first big modeling agency. Lucille Ball, Ava Gardner, they started as Powers girls. They made a Hollywood movie called The Powers Girl. Now, she wasn't at that super famous level, but she did great for herself. There was very fitting for Preston and for Delmarva. She was a big model for Henry Rosenfeld Fashions, which was a very early look super stylish, but have it be affordable to working class.
Okay,
that was his
right.
That was his kind of thing. And we all complain about social media now and again, sometimes with good reason. But sometimes it works just the way it's supposed to do. Because I put this up on Facebook, this was a couple of years ago now. And there's a girl in a muskrat bikini in the picture. So it's lots of, shocked emojis and lots of laughing emojis.
Yeah.
It goes viral. It finds its way to all 3 of her surviving children. No. One of whom lives in Costa Rica.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, it finds its way to all of them. And they all weigh in to kind of thank me for bringing attention to their mother. And they all want to say what kind of loving and faith-filled household they grew up in, how proud they were of her independence and her work ethic, and all of these things. And they had one addition to the story about the night she fell out the window, back to the beginning, which was they had a big, fluffy white dog, Great Pyrenees, if I'm pronouncing it right. Apparently that dog found her on the ground, and it was a cold night, and the dog laid over her while she was unconscious to keep her warm.
What a story.
Isn't that cool?
That is a great story.
You are more amazing every
The
Thursday.
girl with the muskrat bikini
Under the Big Pyrenees.
under the Big Pyrenees.
Oh my goodness. Well, another great story from Secrets of the Eastern Shore author Jim Duffy. But wait a minute. He's not leaving us just quite yet. When we come back, Jim's got another surprise up his sleeve to share with us.
Jim Duffy may run a business called Secrets of the Eastern Shore, but he doesn't spill all of his secrets. For instance, he's been awfully quiet about his latest publishing project.
Yeah, but that's all about to change. And with the old-fashioned storytelling attitude we've come to know and love, we're sure it'll be a big hit. And we're back with Jim Duffy, and he's here to unveil his latest book and explain how it might help you and your family enjoy your upcoming spring and summer weekend. We've been waiting
Duffy.
for this. We have been waiting a long time for
I got the
this.
spring
I'm
fever on
loving
this
that
80-degree day.
I am loving that
I
shirt.
got it.
So,
You guys do the unveil.
Ooh.
Not me. You guys do the unveil.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess the pink one's mine.
Yeah, sorry, I did the pink blue.
You want to do it together?
Let's do it together.
In 3, 2, 1. Shore Bets, Delmarva Fun Guide, a Secrets of the Eastern Shore guide. So, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Ours?
Yeah, that's
Even
yours.
better.
Well, yeah.
I got mine signed.
Okay, so explain the title, Shore Bets.
All right. Let me give you the rock and roll answer.
Okay,
There's
okay.
the Aerosmith had a album called Permanent Vacation. That's kind of what draws so many people to come here or to stay here, is this notion that you can be in this unbelievably beautiful place with all of these interesting things to do, and your life is going to be kind of filled with it. And that's kind of the mission statement of this book, is to help people make that thought they have into reality in an easier way. So it has 150 plus events, and it has 125 different destinations, from small towns and back roads and little museums and all that, and it's sort of an all-in-one travel guide to Delmarva.
Okay, so help me out here a little bit.
All right.
You have done, check my notes here just to make sure that I get this right, because I don't want to say, well, first off, you call it Shore Bets.
Yes.
Why should somebody lay their money on the table to put this book on the table?
Let me give you the Hollywood answer. Oscar-winning Hollywood answer.
Okay.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Oh, okay. I can see that, yeah.
All right. So it's got the entire package, and I tell stories. I love telling stories.
Yeah.
I have to confess.
And you
There's
do well.
less of that in this book.
Okay.
All right, because this book is more a traditional travel guide, like a Folders or something, something
yeah.
like that. It's more of a traditional travel guide that you look through to try and figure out what fits you, without necessarily all these discursions into history and culture and all that kind of stuff.
Because you got another
It's
book
like
for
you're
that.
looking for something to do. I've got more. Yeah, I've got other books for that. Exactly.
And look at what that happens to be on the page I got too, the outdoor,
The outdoor
show and the
show.
world champion of muskrat skinning.
Yeah.
So it's just, so you, and you go spring, summer, fall.
Yeah, they're all organized by season. The events are all organized by season, and the destinations are all organized by region. So there's 5 different regions with 25 destinations in each. And it's kind of, the opportunity to just all these things that come up, and you get kind of caught up in life. Like now,
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting here, Mr. Spring Fever,
Right, right.
And what's in my mind is, how do I make the most of this spring and not let it be like last spring when I didn't get out enough? You know what I mean?
Very good.
And so now you got the opportunity to see what's coming up in March and in April and in May and into the summer, and kind of, whether it's make notes on your calendar or whatever it is you want to do.
Skip-jack
do
races.
that.
Yeah. You know what, this would be great if somebody's moved into the area, new to the area.
Yes, it would.
Great
Oh, yeah.
welcoming gift, right?
Pirates
Yes, it would.
and Wenches Fantasy Weekend.
Ooh.
This is great. I love this.
All right, so where can folks pick
we're
this
gonna
up?
If you go to the Secrets of the Eastern Shore website, it'll be the first thing slapping you in the face after this big announcement today. And there you'll find out where to buy it online and what 20 or so stores should have it on their shelves by now.
Oh,
from
great.
Down in Cape Charles to up in Northeast and over in Delaware City. Lots of opportunities to get it.
So, I know you. You're not done writing books yet, are you?
I am not.
What's next?
I think I got a lot of ideas.
Okay.
But I think my next one's going to be all storytelling. The working title is A Place of Honor, and it's going to be kind of stories of courage and compassion and faith, all kind of set here on the Delmarva Peninsula or with people who were born and have some connection here.
Oh, wow.
A Place of Honor. That's
Oh,
what
my
I
I'm
like it. I like it.
That's one thing.
Well, Jim Duffy, Secrets of the Eastern Shore, thank you so much for our gift. And thank you for revealing it on DelmarvaLife. That's awesome. And we'll see you next Thursday.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right.